sound is probably just him purring.
Yes.
Just in case it's a cat on the microphone, he'll probably make noise, as he is wont to do.
I mean, at least he's not touching the microphone. Sometimes he does lean against it.
That's true. Okay, well, I'm Chris.
I'm Sam.
And we are the never-ending backlog. Eventually you'll say it with me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I wasn't ready.
No, we're all emotioned out because we just caught up with the season 2 finale of The Mandalorian, aka the Baby Yoda show.
Yes, we won't give any spoilers.
No
but
spoilers.
It was good.
It was good. Much
spoilers. Better. It was good.
There is a friend of ours who would consider that a spoiler, but that's because they want to be pedantic and difficult. So here we go. The day the night slept. Dazzling night on dreaming star. Ruler of the stars, the dreaming king. The path to his kingdom quietly awakens in the sleeping night sky. We must not miss the train. Wait, what?
I don't know what it's talking
about. It's like the weirdest haiku I've ever read. We cross the glowing river. We follow the obsidian map into the world of shadows. Okay, maybe it's more like Tonka poetry than a
billy butt.
A billy butt. It's the original French spelling.
A billy butt, a dump truck.
A billy. I mean, I guess she's okay. All right, here we go. Chapter 3.
Nageki.
What about Nageki?
He's the ghost guy.
I know, like, spoilers for... Well,
I'm sorry.
Well, something we did, like, months and months ago.
I was gonna say, like...
I am not here. I'm just giving him an ethereal voice. I guess that's you?
It's almost the end of the year, and Nageki just came out to me. Ooh. What do you...
I believe I am what you would refer to as a ghost, bound to the place of my death. Or something like that.
I only ever see him in the library, but I just thought he was a shut-in. I never expected this. I've seen 1,000 wonders in my time, but even I'm a little surprised. Of course, he's still Nageki. It's not like we can't be together anymore. No matter who or what he is, he's still my friend. This won't change anything.
You are very strange, Miss Dump Truck. Shouldn't you pick your friends a little more carefully?
What are you talking about? I can be friends with the ghost if I want.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. That's all for today. See you all tomorrow. Why don't you take the next bird?
You want to?
He often talks with Billy Butt.
Okay.
Half days always remind you and me that it's the end of the semester, huh?
Indeed. There is perhaps a week left.
You take Yuya if he shows up too.
Aw, that's so lonely. I want to stay in class 2-3 a little longer.
Whoo! Oko-san feels lonely too. Oh wait, no, I want to give... Whoo! Oh, wait, that wasn't the mic. Oko-san feels lonely too. Oko-san does not want to be thrown out of this classroom.
Why not repeat a year if you want to stay that much? Repeating a year in high school would be a little much. You don't mind, Takuya? You don't feel sad that we might all split up at the end of the year? Not at all. Group mentality is for the weak.
I guess I'm one of the weak then.
I hope we'll all be in the same class again next year. With Mr. Nanaki.
Well, I hope I see you all on this break too.
The year's almost over. Meaning I'm almost through at the library too. I should be heading over there about now.
It's gonna be I'm glad I didn't give him the dirty voice, because that's hell on my throat.
Episode.
Oh, could you wait a moment?
Huh? We're not done?
Sorry. I forgot to tell you all something. They'll be opening the school the night after tomorrow.
Opening the school? At night?
Is it some sort of school-wide bravery challenge?
A grand tournament of guts to close the year. Perfect to make the blood boil and the flesh crawl. Think of the memories we'll make.
I love you, Billy Butt. I don't want to make those memories. Unfortunately, that's not it. The Astronomy Club's activity night. It's the You can read.
The Astronomy Club?
Sorry, I thought I was talking, Billy Butt. My bad.
No worries. Meaning, The astronomy club used to do a lot of serious observation, but after a while their activities devolved into bonfire mixer parties. After a long and circuitous tale, they turned into a cult and worshipped the bonfire as a god, and the student council had to enact punitive measures.
Wow, this school.
If you want to hear more about their story, go buy that thing and listen to it. What?
What?
That thing? You know the thing. The one that isn't out in English.
This fucking game. Will people even know what to buy from the description, Billy Butt? Woo! It's stealth marketing! Stealth marketing!
It didn't sound very stealthy to me. A true samurai is never stealthy. So the astronomy club has started having activities again?
That's right, though. Bonfires are still bad, but with the worship of them. There's going to be a total lunar eclipse that night. We decided open up the roof so everyone can see. You don't need to be a member of the astronomy club to come. Everyone's welcome.
A total lunar eclipse? That sounds exciting. Who knows when another one will happen? I think I'll go.
Like a couple... Actually, I don't know. Maybe 100 years?
I heard there's going to be a radical lunar eclipse, Nageki.
It's a total lunar eclipse, Miss Dump Truck. Not a radical lunar eclipse.
Nageki stares like the frigid wind of a Siberian winter night. Have you ever seen one, Nageki?
Perhaps. I may have, or I may not have. Yeah, I mean, I do not remember.
I suppose he did only just realize that he's dead a few days ago. His memory must still be foggy.
Death does that to you.
They're opening the school at night the day after tomorrow so we can see it. Want to watch it with me, Nageki? We could have a moon viewing party in the library.
The moon's going to be eclipsed. I'm not sure how much of a moon viewing party that would be. You understand what a lunar eclipse is, Billy Butt? You can't stare at it's the fucking sun. Wouldn't we have a better view from the roof anyway?
Oh, yes. It's not a solar eclipse, it's a lunar eclipse.
Wait a minute.
Isn't that...
No, I thought if it's a solar eclipse, the sun is being eclipsed.
Yeah, this is a lunar eclipse.
Which would mean the sun is in front of the moon.
No, isn't it the Earth going in front of the moon to block... Like, you can't see the sun's...
Well, you can't see the moon, though, right?
So it's like... Yeah,
wait a minute.
So she can't really view the moon. That's why he's making fun of her.
I know, but we got to the same place, but for one of us is very wrong, and it's probably me.
All I'm saying is the sun can't come between the moon and the Earth. That would be crazy.
Wait, you're right! Oh, shit! Oh, fuck, that would be terrible. Why would I... The sun doesn't rotate around the Earth. Wow. No, I was... Jesus Christ.
I mean, I don't know if I'm getting, like, a lunar eclipse right, but I just know it's not the sun.
The sun doesn't get in front of...
The sun is not involved. I mean, it's involved indirectly,
If the sun was involved in a lunar eclipse the way I just described, you'd just duck and cover, because nothing matters. If it's to the roof, then yes.
Hold on. What, really? Are you trapped? Aren't you trapped in here?
Perhaps I didn't tell you. I can't leave the library, but I can move straight up and down. The chemistry lab is directly underneath us, for instance.
Mobility, vertical only. That's amazing. I'll have to train my legs so that one day I can move like that too. So you'll be able to join us on the roof?
Yup.
Yay! That's amazing, Nageki.
Really? I'm not sure I see what good it does us.
Just think about it. We can go sunbathing on the roof during lunch breaks and stuff. Ah, I'm getting excited already.
I suppose so, but you're always taking naps on the library windows anyway, so I don't think it will be all that different.
Jeez, Nageki, isn't a change of scene supposed to be romantic? Anyway, let's watch the eclipse together, if you want to.
Well, okay, alright.
Yay! Yay!
You're awfully enthusiastic, though enthusiasm is hard to muster when you're dead, especially when you know it.
Of course I am. I can't wait! I can't wait! Important notice. What is this?
Please be aware, this episode contains spoilers for the Inami clan by Yokoshima. Wait,
okay. You did it. What? If you are reading it or plan to read it, you may want to wait until after that to play the game. I thought I would do it like a weird voice, and then I was like, I can't pronounce Japanese names with
my hand over my face and my fingers on my nose.
Otherwise, enjoy the ride. Okay, so it's spoilers for a manga I've never heard of.
The promised night of the total lunar eclipse, and not a cloud in the sky. Perfect for a moon viewing party.
I'm not sure it's exactly a moon viewing party, what with the sun being in front of the Earth and the moon and all. But I am glad it's clear. The weather report said it might get cloudy after all. It's cold up here, so please make sure to stay warm, everyone. Hope you brought your good feathers. I see you even brought a blanket, sir. Yes, this blanket always helps me roll out.
Wake up, you fool! Aren't you supposed to be the chaperone? Looks like the regular crew is all here. Meeting up in the school at night like this is so exciting.
Cool! Why don't you take Okusan? I might have too many birds.
Oh, it is a full moon! Okusan's bestial heritage awakens. Coo! Can you feel your bestial inner selves calling, Billy Butt? Nikeki?
My bestial inner self? I don't think I have one.
I can, Okusan. My hunter-gatherer blood boils.
I don't have anything inside. Looking at you, I almost wonder if there really was a time when humans ruled the Earth, Miss Dumptrack. I mean, gotta be honest.
Okusan thinks Billy Butt is probably not a human. No, I am a human. Can the others even see him? Okusan doesn't seem to be having any trouble. I've heard that animals can see ghosts, so maybe the same is true of older breeds? What about Ryuta?
Everyone else is too smart to see ghosts.
Oh, hi, Nageki. I thought you only ever showed up at the library.
Indeed.
He can see him just fine. Maybe Ryuta and I are attuned with the paranormal?
Or maybe it means Ryuta's like gonna die soon.
Is there really someone there? Yep. You can't see him? Kind of skinny morning dub?
I'm not damn it. I'm not surprised. Most birds haven't paid any attention to me until now.
I'm not sure I believe it. Is this a joke? No. Though if it were, I bet you'd fall for it completely. Only birds who are pure of heart can see him. Okusan is pure.
Okusan is also Pooty, the king of pudding.
Wah. Do you mean to mock me, filthy mongrel? Geez, don't fight, you two. Doves aren't usually nocturnal, are they? Why do they all have to have so much energy?
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
These two have too much energy as well.
I had hoped they would calm down once Christmas was past, but
I thought I'd bring this back.
it would seem they have become excited in response to any sort of special event.
Doctor, you're here to see the eclipse too?
I suppose I am. It is certainly an interesting phenomenon. These two are interested in seeing it. Merry Christmas! It's hide and seek. Mr. Moon is playing hide and seek with the sun.
Well, everyone seems to be having fun.
It's almost midnight. Look at the sky, everyone. You should see the sun coming to... Oh, God!
Game over.
It should start soon.
Nageki! It's starting!
You don't need to shout. I can hear you perfectly well. You'll bother the neighbors.
Oh, it's the middle of the night. I forgot. Nageki?
Who lives close enough to the school to hear shouting?
Can I sit next to you?
Go ahead.
I can't tell if his feathers are warm or cold.
They're incorporeal.
I can barely even tell that I'm touching them at all.
See previous statement.
It could just be my imagination.
It's not.
But sitting here gazing up at the night sky, he looks happier than usual. Seeing his face makes me feel warm inside. This must be all my imagination.
Jump on a ghost. Want that ghost cloaca? Birds don't have dicks. Birds
Wait.
don't have dicks.
Ducks have dicks.
Not these birds, though.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, clearly there's nothing, like, drawn on or anything.
No, but I think ducks are the... Wait a minute. Yeah, we know
I
ducks
don't know-
have... Ducks
I
are
don't know
fucking
enough about
nightmares,
bird
but let's move on
genitalia.
from this.
I don't know a lot about virgin.
Except that ducks have corkscrew nightmare penises.
Yes,
and,
that's the only thing I know.
and female ducks have, like, maze vaginas to combat that.
Yes.
Because sexual assault is a big thing in duck world. But specifically among waterfowl that don't hold territory. The ones that do actually form nice lasting relationships. Because you need two partners to hold territory. It just all depends. I'm just saying, hashtag not all ducks.
Hashtag not all ducks.
Or not all waterfowl. This got weird.
Yeah, let's go back to the game.
The eclipse is starting. Oh, you should take...
I can see no one else on the train. It is very quiet.
Wait.
How did we get on a train? Is this the last train? It's dark outside. I look up and address the dove leaning his head out the window opposite. Don't stick your head out too far, Nageki.
I won't.
It looks so strange outside. What are those lights flowing by? Are we next to a river?
I think so. The River of Stars, that is.
The River of Stars?
The Milky Way. Those are the stars you see.
Oh, so that's it? I see blue stars and green ones and all colors.
They are indeed a great variety. But why didn't you just lead with that instead of saying I see green and blue and every other color? Just feels a little redundant to me. Oh.
Nageki takes a black planisphere out from somewhere and points at it.
From somewhere. We're here, near Cygnus.
Cygnus. Is that a constellation?
That's right. Maybe you know it as the Swan.
Oh, yes. I know that one. So Cygnus is the swan.
Yeah, we just went over that.
I never knew.
Well, if you look at the etymology of Cygnet, anyway, the bright one we just passed is Deneb. I think we'll see Alberio
I don't know.
in a few minutes. No, the I becomes for the R, yeah.
You know a lot, Nageki. I was always told that every hunter-gatherer needs to be able to find Polaris, but other than that, I don't know any of them.
If we pass its tail and we're nearing the head, we must be traveling from north to south. But the Swan is a summer constellation. It's a little early for us to be seeing it from the northern hemisphere.
It's still the third semester after all. Wait, Nageki, when did we get onto this train?
Thank God somebody noticed. Who knows?
Where are we going?
Again, who knows? I don't know.
And the train is going through outer space?
It would seem so. Look, I'm dead. Nothing surprises me anymore. Just take life as it comes.
What did I do? We're finally on a date in outer space, and I forgot my spacesuit.
Wait, you planned for this?
Yes. What will happen if I go into a vacuum without a spacesuit on? Will I explode?
The window's been open the entire time.
Close it, Nageki! Before we explode!
Calm down, dump truck. It's alright. This is probably just a dream.
A dream?
That's right. Oh,
Nageki can move vertically, but he still can't leave the school. There's no way we could be on a train together. What were we doing?
astronomy.
Oh, right. We were watching the eclipse on the roof with everyone. Does this mean we fell asleep in the middle of the eclipse?
Perhaps. It's a little bit cliche, but you could try pinching your cheek.
Oh, yes. It doesn't hurt. Feels kind of unsatisfying.
I feel the same as always, but if you don't feel normal, this must be a dream.
I see.
Or you died.
That's too bad. Going on a trip with you would be so much fun, but it's just a dream.
I don't mind if it is, but have you considered the fact you might be dead?
He continues staring out the window at the pale stars. He seems more open than usual. I guess he's right. We should enjoy ourselves, even if it is just a dream.
Or you're dead. We will be checking tickets now. Please have them ready as the conductor comes by.
Howdy there, partner. Please show me your tickets.
The conductor appears without a sound. I never felt him coming. He's as good as the doctor. Wait, have I met you somewhere before?
Could be. I see too many people I know every day.
I really feel like I've seen him somewhere before. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
Anyway, tickets, please.
Tickets?
You mean we need to pay to ride the train even though it's a dream?
Oh, I see you have a scorpion flame, sir. The planisphere gets you on for free.
Wow. You got a free ride, Nageki?
I don't remember getting this anywhere.
Of course not. The scorpion flame is a treasure passed down to only the chosen ones. I don't know why I sound like old man McGucket from Gravity Falls, but that's what I clumbed onto. Space can be a dangerous place for someone without one of those. Take good care of it. Never, ever, ever give it to anyone, no matter how they ask.
All right.
It is a far cry from what a middle schooler might use in a science fair project. It looks antique and valuable. The stars aren't printed on the surface and instead glitter almost with their own light. Are those real gemstones?
And you, miss? You don't have a planisphere, do you?
I need to pay a fare too?
Of course you do. That'll be 6 pints of blood. Only the one with the planisphere gets to ride for free.
What a financially troubling dream.
Oh, no.
What do I do? Do I have anything I could use as a ticket? Here.
Oh, it's Bob Whiteluck. The fortune.
What is that?
It's the fortune I drew at the temple on New Year's.
You've been holding on to it for a while.
Ah, that's a ticket for the green car.
It is?
You could stay here if you want, but you could move to the celebrity car. See you around.
What a convenient dream.
The train will be stopping for a few minutes to wait for signals.
So there are traffic signals in outer space?
It would seem so. Like I said, I just take life as it comes. Though one would think with so much room they could arrange it so the train would never have to stop.
Yeah. Oh, Nageki! There's a station.
Wait, is this that one? Did they make an anime out of this and there were space trains?
I don't know. We aren't really trying to get anywhere anyway.
Vaguely remember hearing something about that.
Want to get off?
A station? Didn't they just say they were stopping to wait for signals?
But there's a platform and everything. Look, it's a Southern Cross Line, the King Station. Let's get off.
Alright, let's go.
We're not going to check out the celebrity car?
Damn it, what a waste. And also, this place only has half a clock. Why?
You don't need the other half of time. Wow, it's wonderful. It's like we're in a fairy tale. What a pretty town, Nageki. I'm getting excited already.
Indeed. It's almost like we're dreaming.
We are.
Or dead.
We can look around a little, right? Let's see what there is to see and then get back on the train. It's not like we're headed anywhere in particular, after all.
That's true, but the station's gone.
I turn around and the station is indeed gone. The aged platform has disappeared, leaving only the palely glowing tracks running off into the distance.
Alright, now maybe we are just dreaming.
Maybe this is like that thing in adventure games where we can't leave until we've completed some more events?
Who knows? We can't leave this star for now anyways.
In that case, we'll just have to see its sights until it's sorry. Where do you want to go, Nageki? We don't have a map, so we should just wander around?
I don't think the planisphere will help us find our way around this star. I'm fine with anywhere. Anywhere you go, I want to go, Miss Dump Truck. I mean, wait, no. Just wherever you want to go. I'm not that enthused.
So I get to be his escort? Leave it to me. My hunter-gatherer instincts are telling me...
You take this
Excuse
voice.
me? You must be guests from away. Welcome to the Holiday Star.
The eponymous star!
We are addressed by a somewhat vague-looking dog.
Extremely vague. Like one might say, it's just a silhouette. Somebody took a silhouette of a fucking pigeon and then pasted it in here.
He must be a local? This is the Holiday Star? That's right! The Holiday Star.
A happy name.
Very happy indeed.
Wow, stunning
We
dialogue.
celebrate our holiday, which never ends. This is a happy star.
I don't know, this doesn't sound very happy. You only have half of time and the holiday never ends.
This must be your first time here. Why not go pay your respects to the ruler of this planet, the Dreaming King, our lord? We're meeting the king already? What a forward king he must be.
Is that the place in the distance where he lives? You know, right over there? Kind of looks like Hogwarts.
Yes, it is. If you head straight for the light atop its tower, you will be there before you know it. Getting invited to see the king as soon as we arrive is definitely VIP treatment.
And dream treatment.
Let's go.
What? I'm just taking this in for a second. It's a weird-ass throne.
The palace was impressive from the outside, but it's even more kingly on the inside.
I mean, if you live in a cave, I guess it's all relative.
The citizen we talked to earlier said the king would be in here, but... His Royal Highness, the King! Hello, I am the King!
Yes! What? Looks like the Nike swoosh was shoved into a royal robe and crown.
Did he just announce himself? Maybe that's how they do things around here. The crowned bird sets himself down on his magnificent throne. He doesn't quite seem dignified, or maybe he seems a little humbled, or... At any rate, he's a very forward king.
You are the king?
Yes!
That,
The king is the king of the star! He's very assertive in an extremely plain way. The king asks, "Are you from the outside? You have a very nice planisphere." Yes, we're from Little Dub Hachiman City, from St. Pigeonations. It sparkles, and is pretty. The king thought he would like it.
This?
That's so rude. How can you ask for someone's things as soon as you meet them? Are you a selfish character, Mr. King?
That was too harsh, Miss Dump Truck. You've made the king sad.
He's kind of a wimpy king.
You can't have this, though. I was told not to give it to anyone. I'm sorry.
The king does not mind. The king is not crying.
the king?
The king asks, "Would you listen to the king's request instead?" Request? The king and his people are troubled. Troubled by the new restaurant at the edge of the Crystal Forest. I would think that restaurants opening at a tourist draw would be perfectly normal. Birds who go into the new restaurant don't come out. They go in, but never come out.
The restaurant serves chicken. We don't know what the deal is.
Once they go in, they don't come back out. Those who come out can't go in. What?
What?
Do you understand?
Absolutely not.
So people are disappearing inside the restaurant?
Well, this got creepy awfully quickly.
It's creepy the moment the king opened his freaking
The king was
feet.
very scared. The king cried. The king asked you, "Who have come from outside, if you could investigate?" I guess wandering travelers will always get asked to run errands if they talk to the king, no matter where and when they are. What do you think, Nageki? Should we accept?
We don't have any other plans. This could kill some time.
An investigation which smacks of intrigue and danger could kill some time? You're awfully bold, Nageki. I like the cut of your jib.
Do birds even have jibs?
Understood, Mr. King. Leave it to us.
I love this stupid game. Oh.
I like doing the king's voice. It was
I wanted to say you managed to like nail the king's voice vis-a-vis what he looks like.
without
The
seeing
king!
him.
The king came, and he said, "Oh no!" to you, who was from someplace else. The birds who go inside don't come out. Those who come out don't come in. Do you understand? Absolutely not, but you are jovial, and I love you. Also, I love these hand-drawn
We've
backgrounds.
been walking, following the king's somewhat inexact directions for about half an hour. Is this the crystal forest the king mentioned?
What with all the crystals, I imagine so. There do appear to be crystals.
Of course, with everything in the kingdom as sparkly as it is, this forest really doesn't stand out at all.
That is correct. This is the Crystal Forest.
Huh? Jeez, he startled me. Doesn't anyone here know to make their presence...
Known beforehand? Sorry.
If this is the Crystal Forest, then the restaurant should be nearby. Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Happy New Year! Huh? Happy New Year! Miru and Kaku are hungry! Wait! Miru, Kaku! What's wrong? Did you suddenly turn into New Year's characters? You do realize New Year's Day is over already too, right? Merry Christmas!
That's true.
Merry Christmas!
Miru and Kaku felt lonely because everyone forgot about Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
But Christmas will always live on in the Miru and Kaku's hearts.
Oh good, it would really be a little much for them to suddenly change themes that soon after being introduced.
Do you know these white things?
Oh right, you've never met them. They're Miru and Kaku. They're white things that look kind of like doves but aren't.
How vague. They almost look like dove-human hybrids that never should have been made.
Well, I don't really know just what they are yet either, to be honest.
It's fine. I'm Nageki. Sorry, my old voice came out. Nice to meet you two.
Merry Christmas!
Nageki. Nice to meet you.
Anyway, I hadn't expected to see even you two in this stream. What are you doing? Are you still looking for trees? Merry Christmas!
No, Miru and Kaku have a terrible problem. Miru and Kaku are hungry.
Merry Christmas!
Hungry. So Miru and Kaku are going to the restaurant. Yay!
No, wait!
Too late.
Miru and Kaku vanished deep into the forest. This must be another one of those flags. After them. Dun, dun,
Those
dun,
flags?
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know what.
I'm so
Should read
lost.
by that.
Anyway.
And so Nageki and I ran through the forest after the disastrously hungry Miru and Kaku.
Oh yeah, this place.
This is the restaurant Miru and Kaku were headed for then.
The sign says Chateau Shokar.
Shukar?
Chateau Shokar.
Shukar?
No, Shokar. Chateau Shokar.
Okay.
I'm assuming because it just French. Chateau is French.
I have a terrible feeling about this. That name can't be a coincidence. Or maybe it's just my imagination.
Well, if this is the restaurant the king was talking about, we need to investigate.
Nageki looks to me as if asking what we should do next. March straight in the front door, of course. Kick it open. It doesn't look like a restaurant.
A passage, door, a sign. It's a little plain.
Maybe they're closed? The signpost says...
This shop has many orders. Please be patient.
Huh? Does that mean there are a lot of customers, so we might have to wait? There isn't anywhere for a queue, though. What do we do, Nageki? What if it's reservation only?
We're here as investigators. I don't think we need a reservation.
Oh, right. Let's keep going. We open the door to reveal an identical plain corridor.
We opened the door to reveal this game's lack of budget. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Another door, another sign, and Miru and Kaku in a bucket. Merry Christmas!
Warm and steamy.
What are you two doing? Taking a bath? Merry Christmas!
Following instructions. Oh wait, I wonder if this is like,
Look, Miss Dump Truck.
like that thing in BOF 2.
Nageki points at the sign.
Please clean yourselves here. I don't remember what I did.
How sanitary. This restaurant must cater to celebrities.
So we may hope.
Merry Christmas!
Next room, yay!
Miru and Kaku, looking a little glossier than usual, head through the door. This place is like an onion. Go further in and it looks exactly the same.
There's another sign as well.
Let me guess. Please rub this cream into your hands, feet, and face, from the tips of your feathers all the way to your skin.
Cream? Before eating? Never been to a high-class restaurant before. Do celebrities always put on moisturizer before
Now that
eating?
explains, okay, yeah.
Merry Christmas!
Creamariku!
They're covered in it. Merry Christmas!
On to the next room with excitement and dampness, yay!
They run through the door, still covered in the cream. Oh dear, they're leaving footprints. And surprise, surprise, it's another passageway with another sign.
All those orders must have been hard to follow. What a pity. So then the next one said... Oh.
That one that said there were a lot of orders didn't mean orders to the restaurant, but...
Orders from the restaurant, yes.
Not taking instructions from some greasy diner. I do what I want.
I want burgers. This is the last order. Please rub this salt all over your bodies. I'm not going to cook and eat you!
Salt? On top of the cream? Celebrities do some pretty weird stuff. This would be torture if you had a paper cut or something.
But you remember what I'm talking about from BOF 2, right?
No, I've forgotten the BOF 2 thing.
Okay, that's alright. Oops.
Spoilers for BOF 2. Merry Christmas!
Oh, it's in my eye. No, there's a place in BOF 2 where they're like, you know, every door has an instruction like that, like wash yourself, cover yourself in salt and pepper. But it starts out innocuous, like, please put down your shields and pick up a dinner plate. Put down your weapons, pick up a fork. And you can end, and like the last one is like, rub yourself with salt and pepper. And you're like, that's weird. So you could end up at the end of the corridor with like no weapons, and they're like, I'm dealing 1 damage to this guy. Or you can ignore you can fight all the bouncers, and then you find, and it's linked to a side quest, an important side quest, or a main quest.
Are you two okay?
Yeah, spoilers for a 1990s SNES RPG. Cream, salt, and tears. I almost feel bad for the floor and the chef.
It is in a rather sorry state now.
It's pretty obvious.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
But that was the last one.
Merry Christmas.
Mira and Kaka get to eat now. Yay!
Go into the next room, leaving a trail of salt and sadness. The janitor will probably have a nervous breakdown.
The sign, Miss Dump Truck.
Huh? There's more written on it. Oh, sorry.
There's more written on it. We're sorry for all that. You did very well. Now go ahead. We'll be so happy to have you for dinner.
Well, that ended on an awfully polite note.
You're bad at subtext, aren't you, Dump Truck? You think so?
It says they'll be happy to have us, see?
Polysemy is a terrible thing.
Nageki stares at me coldly.
You Googling polysemy?
Yeah, I'm like, I've never heard that word before.
I'm guessing it's like... It's probably one of those things where you're being circumlocucious and speaking around things by using one phrase that, like, is used in a social... Like, we'll be happy to have you for dinner is used in a... is, like, in a social context.
Yeah, the polysemy. The coexistence of many possible meanings for a word or phrase.
Oh, yeah.
Stop it. You'll leave a hole.
You are reading have you to mean have you over, yes?
I suppose so. What else would it mean?
What does it mean to have something for dinner, Miss Dump Truck? You thick as your last name? I think it means Miru and Kaku were the main course.
What? Oh no, thanks for the explanation.
Sorry we got there, like, way before the game did, but it was pretty obvious.
Now we need to hurry. Coming through! The passage from the entrance leads straight into the kitchen? This is a bit much. Merry Christmas!
Ow! Ow!
They're being boiled. Are you two okay? Merry Christmas!
This bath is too hot! Can't they turn it down a little? It looks like we're in time.
Wait just a minute, you two. I'll have the temperature down in no time, and then you can enjoy your bath.
Aye, you are noisy, are you with them? Oh.
I knew it would be you. Does your cruelty know no bounds even in dreams, Doctor? Why can't you at least be nice while I'm asleep?
Do you not think I should behave in your dreams as you would expect me to? Also, my bad. I really should have guessed it was me. Oh well, now you get extra voices.
I guess so, but...
Now then, it is not yet your turn. By the way, you didn't even wash yourselves or cream or salt yourselves. May I ask you to be quiet while you wait? Also, it would appear that you have not followed the instructions. Please return to the entrance and start over.
He has a knife, Miss Dump Truck. Let's get out of here.
Humans who'd be scared of a butter knife like that died out long ago.
During the Great Butter Knife War of 2022.
Don't worry, Nageki. I can handle this. What should I do?
Oh, I think we should uppercut him. What do you think?
Yeah, legendary left Tempest uppercut!
Wait, why can't I select anything?
Select?
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go.
Game was a little frozen.
Take this, legendary left Tempest uppercut!
Yeah!
I knew you were weak on your right side, Doctor.
Know the enemy, and you need not fear the result of 100 battles, eh? What was that, Sun Tzu?
I had not accounted for this. I did not expect a human as strong as you to come to the restaurant.
We'll be taking Miro and Kaku back now.
And you're closing this restaurant. You've been making the king worry, you know.
Very well. I shall defer to your impressive physique. Don't worry, I shall spend some time coming up with a new way of harvesting ingredients.
He's not even trying to hide the fact that he's aiming to be back open soon. Make sure you get permission from the king when you reopen, okay? What?
That's it for that, then. That was
Yep.
weird.
Are you okay, Miro Kaku? Merry Christmas!
Miro and Kaku are warm and steamy.
Merry Christmas!
And Miro and Kaku get to eat all the vegetables from the bath. Fucking gross. But also not. They're still a little on the rare side. That's good.
Merry Christmas!
Miro and Kaku are going to go burn off some calories now. Yay!
Some people just never slow down.
Boom, it's you.
Oh, I'm so hungry. And to be hungry is to be sad.
What?
Oh my, a restaurant. Wait, no, don't go in. What's wrong?
You can't go in here. It's closed right now.
What? No. And I thought I would finally get to eat some corn. The king thought this restaurant was suspicious. You aren't from around here, are you? No, I'm not. I'm a migrant. I'm on a journey now.
A journey? You come here on the train, sir.
Yeah, that's right. I'd never seen this star before, so I decided to look around. Journeys are wonderful. So many things to see.
Isn't that Ryuta's dad?
Oh yeah, I thought his character model looked familiar. But being hungry is terrible. Ryuji.
Yeah.
It makes me so sad. Suppose I'll keep looking for food then. Goodbye. Nageki and I watched the migrant wander back into the forest. If he'd been 5 minutes earlier, he might have ended up on a spit.
A lucky fellow.
Definitely. So we solved the case of the vanishing restaurant goers.
Good for us.
What do we do now? We're without a goal again.
We should probably go report to the king. He must still be worried.
Ah, of course. Let's go back to the palace now then. We'll be walking more. Is that okay with you, Nageki?
Yeah, I don't have muscles to get tired. I'm a ghost. Gosh, how do you keep forgetting this? Also, I like walking with you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to presume Nageki was being a dick.
He's so quiet that I hadn't realized. I'm glad he's enjoying himself anyway. Come to think of it, being able to go on a journey and walk around outside like this must be like a dream come true for him.
I mean, it is a dream.
It is a dream after all.
Oh, sorry. Got ahead of the dialogue.
Wouldn't it be nice if this dream lasted forever, Nageki?
Oh, we will wake up when morning comes. It has to end eventually.
I know.
But until then, I want to keep walking around with you, Miss Dump Truck.
Me too. For now, we can walk back to the king's palace. The king said, that will not be necessary. I've already forgotten what the king sounds like.
No, that's pretty much him.
It's the forward king. You appear out of nowhere, just like your citizens, Mr. King.
Your Majesty, we defeated the owner of the restaurant. The restaurant is closed now, so there's nothing more to worry about.
The king is very grateful. Thank you, guests from away. Thank you. Why is he red now? Oh, you're welcome.
He's thankful.
The king would like to reward you. Please accept the king's gift. Wow, what a pretty gem. What kind is it? A garnet? Oh, sorry, that's you.
A garnet. The name comes from the French word for pomegranate. Or pomegranate.
It looks a little bit like a pomegranate, I guess?
It is red.
But the king is still troubled. The king asked, would you listen to the king's next request?
You must be having an awful lot of trouble for how peaceful this planet seems.
What do you think, Nageki?
We don't have anything else to do, do we? I'll let you decide.
Well, heroes are supposed to complete the quest set before then,
Hey,
right?
Malachi. You still hungry after dinner?
I mean, he did throw up, so...
No, it was just a hairball, though.
Oh, okay. What is your next request, Mr. King? The flowers in the garden are going to be blown away. Blown away? Is there a typhoon coming? The garden is going to explode. What kind of a garden is this? The king is very scared. The king is crying.
Thanks, King.
Even I would be a little unsettled if my garden was going to explode. Let's help him, Miss Dump Truck.
Leave it to us, Mr. King.
Kitty's like, pay attention to me. Stop.
We're back in the city, but where do you think this explosive garden is exactly?
Who knows? Over there in the dynamite fields? Who could tell? I don't see anything likely here. Maybe it's on the outskirts of the town?
And this time we might...
Oh, Kitty mic drop.
Sorry, that was the kitty
Gonna
cat.
have to shoo him off the mic, the place where we put the mic. No.
No, he's...
No, God. Bear with us.
Okay.
That is one unhappy cat.
I'm holding him now, and he's not happy with the way he is being held.
No, he's
He
not.
knocked away. And this time we might not know it, even if we see it. We should have gotten the king to show us the way.
The flowers blew up!
The garden exploded! Oh no, we're too late. Nageki, look! A crowd of panicking citizens trying to run away from something, like rats from a burning sewer pipe.
That analogy is a bit mean, Miss Dump Truck. We'll probably find the garden if we go towards whatever they're running from.
Whoa.
What is this lunacy? Do you mean to tell me that blowing up gardens is common practice on this barbaric star? Sakuya! Huh? Didn't something like this happen a few weeks ago?
It's a nice garden aside from the holes.
And poor Sakuya, he gets to be the bombing victim even in Dreamland. It is dreadful. And I have an important tea party scheduled for local celebrities today. This disgrace will besmirch the LaBelle family name. Oh, so he's hosting a tea party here.
I love his little sash.
Geez, you should have invited me too. Though I'm not a celebrity. Do you know who did this? I haven't the slightest. There has been no suspicious activity. The garden blew up by itself.
So, time bombs set before everyone got here?
That's so awfully... meticulous tourism for a fairy tale world.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. Have you already made enemies who would want to ruin your name on this planet, Sakuya? Do you mock me? Perhaps you have not noticed, but this is a dream, and it only just started. I've barely been here for a few hours. How could I possibly have made enemies? I think Sakuya's snobby aristocratic attitude could make him all kinds of enemies within the space of a single conversation, but then again, none of the people here seem particularly short-tempered.
If it's not someone settling a grudge, then why?
Maybe they have some other far deeper motive that we're just... What? What? Confound it! More explosions?
Miss Dump Truck, get down!
Whoa. What? What is exploding in the world?
Wow, more holes. Grrr. Show yourselves, terrorists, cowards. That's right. Come out and fight us like men.
Wait, something's coming through.
Looks like I've arrived at last. Yuya? Salutations, mon ami. So you're here too?
He's played both of the LaBelle brothers.
This is no time for salutations. You insufferable mongrel. What have you done to my beautiful garden? Oh. Looks like I blew up most of it. Sorry, Sakuya.
So casual about it.
Did you want to take over, Sakuya?
No.
Looks like? What do you mean, looks like?
No? Okay, go for it.
Take responsibility for your actions, you filthy mongrel. Cur! Look at what you have done. My garden is nothing but holes.
Sorry. I had a little trouble finding the entrance, you see.
There's a gate right over there.
Yeah, Yuya. Why'd you have to do all this? I guess that's what happens when you enjoy your job too much.
Stop laughing, you fiend.
Anyway, I'm so happy to see you. As your brother, I do worry about how you're doing, even in dream. Adieu!
What?
He disappeared?
He just fell into the hole.
Yuya! Are you alright? There's no reply. It's just a hole. What was that all about?
Down a hole he created for himself. Serves him right. The licentious cur.
I wonder where he went.
It looks like a rabbit hole.
So maybe he's in Wonderland?
Can you hear me, Sakazaki? I want you to sit down there in the dark and think about what you've done.
Looks like the exploding garden was just Yuya engaging in a little accidental terrorism while trying to find the entrance.
A little accidental terrorism, just blow up a town square, explode a garden. Ugh.
Do you think that's all, Nageki?
Probably. We don't have to stick around any longer anyway.
Yes, quest complete. On to the next one. And so we solved another one of the king's problems.
You're gonna come in threes? We've been here for a while now.
Time always does pass strangely in dreams.
Really?
You can have a dream that seems like it lasts for months and a single 10-minute nap after all, right?
I don't know. I don't usually remember my dreams. Also, I'm dead.
Oh, do ghosts dream at all?
I can't speak for other ghosts, but I sleep and I dream.
Is that so?
So, looks like my previous joke doesn't really land in the canon of this series. He's like, hello again.
Hello again. Is this the right way to the tea party?
I think it was a little bit, hello again.
Hello again.
That was it.
Hello again.
Hello again. It was a
Is
little
this the right way to the tea party? Mr. Migrant, I heard there's a tea party in the garden just outside town.
bit, yeah, just like that, slightly sad.
There's supposed to be fine black tea and cake. To tell the truth, I prefer rice, cookies, and coffee, but any food sounds good right now.
Could kill for a burger right now, honestly. I don't know why I'm so hungry. Unfortunately, the tea party is canceled.
What?
The garden got targeted by a terrorist attack.
I think it was for celebrities anyway, so a guest as ratty as you would probably have gotten thrown out. Oh, is that so? This city is a cold, heartless place. Cheer up, mister. Common people like us are indomitable. The cruel upper classes can tread on us and grind us into the dirt, but we'll always spring back up like weeds.
Yeah, like weeds. It's not much, but here.
Oh? Nageki hands the migrant 3 sugar cubes.
I picked them up in the Milky Way. They were mixed in with the stars.
I've heard that diamonds and sugar cubes float through the Milky Way along with the stars. These must be some of those. Are you sure?
Yes. They're not much, but maybe they'll be enough for now.
Thank you. Now I can continue my journey. I'll repay you someday, somehow. The self-styled migrant jauntily flutters away.
He's always just a little bit off.
I bet whenever he goes to the store, the thing he's looking for is sold out. I hadn't realized there were sugar cubes floating in the Milky Way, though.
Would have grabbed me some of those.
If I'd known, I would have looked for them while we were on the train.
Oh, crying out loud. Why do I have to be one step ahead of this damn game?
Where to next?
We've completed our goal again.
That's the King's Q! His Royal Highness, the King!
I can't wait to go back and see how accurate you were to that voice.
He's here!
After the...
Yeah, you can compare, how different is it at each timestamp.
It doesn't sound like he would be very... He doesn't seem... Well, he's consistent enough, but he's a flake. The bird who was blowing up the garden fell down a hole and disappeared.
Though, there are a lot of holes in the garden now.
What? Wait, what?
He got a little something coming, it's like another head coming out of his head.
Yeah.
The king is relieved. People who disturb the peace are scary. Huh? What just happened to the king's head?
Oh good, I'm glad it's diegetic.
Did I imagine that? It is time for the king's reward. Please accept the king's jewel.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so pretty and blue.
Is it sapphire?
What's it called?
lapis lazuli. It's actually quite poisonous.
He really does know everything.
No, really, it's like it poisons you in water soluble. The Egyptians used it for their eyeliner, if I remember correctly.
Did it poison them?
Oh yeah,
The king said, please listen to the king's next request.
always in threes.
Fire away, Highness.
Don't you think you should word yourself more carefully, Miss Dump Truck? Remember, have you for dinner. Since you're going to play the heroine for once.
Should I? The king is very troubled. It looks like it might rain, so the king is in a terrible position.
There's no roof in my castle.
Rain?
Have you considered an umbrella, sir?
It has never rained here since this kingdom was created. But there are dark clouds gathering at the summit of Mount Pudding.
Oh my god, I think there's like the sun.
Mount Pudding? I know who will meet there already. Mount Pudding is a tall, tall mountain. The clouds at his peak might slip off and slide down and come to the king's palace. And it will be a problem if the palace gets wet?
It looks sturdy enough. It would probably be fine in a storm, never mind a little rain.
The king is troubled. If the king's palace gets wet...
Uh-oh, is he gonna do that thing again? Oh, God, no, I don't like it.
The king will cry. He had another head again just now, didn't he? But he looks normal.
I knew it.
I think.
I did place this twee in a game like this is gonna have some sort of fucking nightmare underneath.
It must have been just my imagination.
It was not, we all saw it.
Why would you start crying just because it's raining?
The heroine in a J-pop song or a soju manga might do something like that. Shoujo. I can pronounce things. Yes. Maybe the king is a delicate maiden at heart. Don't worry, your highness. I will pronounce your fragile heart. I will protect your fragile heart from the
Pronounce
cold
your
weather.
fragile heart from the weather.
To Mount Pudding! After a long and perilous journey over valley and mountain, hill and dale, through dungeons deep and caverns old, Nageki and I arrive at Mount Pudding.
It's pudding, I don't know what else to tell you.
It's even more pudding than its name had led me to imagine.
Looking at it, well,
I'm hungry.
I really can't think of any name other than Mount Pudding.
Somebody send me a burger or some pudding. You take Okasan.
Calm down, son. Going berserk won't fix anything.
Oko-san.
Why is he in a nun's habit?
What? Oko-san, I knew we'd see him here.
Well, he's in a nun's habit and he's got a crucified pudding.
Oh my god, is that a pudding? I thought it was a cape.
No,
It's a crucified pudding, you're
no,
right.
it's the crucifix, because a crucifix would have
No,
Jesus.
I thought it was a crucifix with a cape on it. I didn't realize it was pudding.
Well, strictly speaking, it's only a crucifix if Jesus is actually on it, otherwise it's just a cross. But
Okay.
it's our Lord Putty crucified. Holy fuck, what is wrong with this game? I love it.
Thought Oko-san would be here, but I hadn't quite expected you, Ryuta.
Oh, hey, Billy Butt. So you're here too, and Nageki? So it would seem. I see. I guess you two are here even in this dream, huh?
We arrived in the same train. We're a dynamic duo on a quest for the king. What about you?
I guess I'm the volatress of pudding?
Votarus?
Votaress? I don't know. Somebody Google that. Figure out what position that is in the Catholic Church.
And the new role comes with a new costume. This time he gets to be a nun. Sorry, It's just so silly, because he just gets all the costumes, and I love it.
Oh, this is helpful. A woman who is a votary.
Now we have to Google what is a votary. Thank you, Catholic Church, and your centuries of misogyny. Hold, please.
Votary.
Hold, please, while we Google obscure terms for the...
A devotee, a devoted admirer, a devout or zealous worshipper, a staunch believer or advocate.
Okay, so they could apply to anybody, but so like monks and nuns would be votaries or votaress.
Yeah, votary or votaress. So votaress of the pudding is the devotee of the
God,
pudding.
The needless
Female
needless
pudding.
gendering these words is ridiculous. Especially if you're not just gonna say like, it's just no. I have to get on my high horse because that definition sucks. Like, what's a votaress? Like, a female votary. That's what it said, right?
Yeah, that's what the definition on Merriam-Webster said.
It's not useful. It's not a useful definition because you defined it with another word.
And it didn't have a link to the votary.
That's
I
even
had to
dumber!
I had to type it in.
I'm so frustrated. Like, this is so needless. Anyway, I'm sorry. Rant over.
So that means Oko-san is... Ooh! Oko-san is the beloved guardian deity of Mount Pudding. Incidentally, what does he need those things on his back for?
Aren't gods supposed to be calm and composed? You aren't familiar with Greek mythology, are you?
Ooh, it is not the time for being calm. The rain is coming.
Weather usually changes quickly in the mountains, so if we wait here, it should be clear again eventually.
Ooh, waiting is not an option. Oko-san's pudding will be rendered gooey. Sounds like the rain would be a problem for you too, Oko-san.
The king said the rain has never fallen here, so there must be something behind it. Sorry, I started to sound like Ryuta. It might not go away even if we wait.
Ooh, rain is bad. Oko-san shall blow the clouds away.
We're never going to get rid of the rain clouds by flapping at them, son. And if the clouds get blown down the mountain, the king will be sad. We need to think of another way.
The clouds are coming from the summit. Let's climb the mountain and see what's up there, Nageki.
Alright.
Ah, that was more of a climb than I had expected. I never realized pudding was this hard to climb up.
I suppose it's very slippery.
Are you doing okay, Nageki? You didn't get tired?
Not at all. I flew.
This is the true separator of birds and men. Well, we're at the top.
I mean, at least now, since birds somehow have developed civilization, technology, cooking, art, music, in the same way humans have in this universe.
And there's something suspicious right over there. That strawberry's looking at me.
What? It's like in the Inugami clan. Nageki, what do we do? This isn't a fairy tale, it's a murder mystery. It's Tsukikyo.
The corpse upside down in the water was a diversion by the real culprit. People get it mixed up all the time, but Inugami Sekio wasn't the man in the white mask or the corpse in the water.
This is what the spoiler warning was for.
It means nothing to me.
But even with a warning, it's bad form to go telling people the answers to puzzles and mysteries, Nageki. Don't do that.
Anyway, if you stay stuck in the caramel for too long, he'll suffocate. Let's help him.
Right, you take one leg, I'll take the other. Wow, he's covered in caramel. He's like a walking ant trap. We've been bumping into people who are at the observation so far, so... You're Mr. Nanaki, right?
No, that's not right. I'm Nemo.
Nemo? Oh, sorry. So your name is Nemo?
Yes, that's right. I'm Nemo, and I lost something. I lost something and I can't find it. So I think I might cry.
Hey, Nageki, don't you think the rain's getting a little heavier?
Definitely. And more clouds are gathering.
Where should I look? I think I got in the swamp. Look, and I don't find it. I know it's sad.
The sky sheds tears for you, Mr. Nemo.
How poetic.
Well, I think that's about where we are. There's no need to think realistically.
So to get rid of the clouds, maybe we need to solve Nemo's problem. What are you looking for, Mr. Nemo? We'll help you find it.
Really? You will? That's so nice of you. I've lost my name.
Your name?
Hence Nemo.
How do you lose your own name? That's
Wait,
Nageki.
I just told you, Miss Dump Truck. Logical thought will get us nowhere.
What does your name look like?
Oh, I wonder what it does look like.
I'll ask the questions here, bub.
I don't know, I can't see anything.
Because your eyes are full of caramel?
No, that's not it. Because I don't have eyes. I ate them, you see.
What?
If a bird eats his own beak, it'll die, but if it eats its eyes, it'll be fine.
Nageki? Every time Tsukikyo here opens his mouth, he does terrible, terrible things to our fairy tale atmosphere. Everything he says is way too surreal.
Yeah. I mean, not really. The macabre is a long-standing tradition in fairy tales, after all. I mean, Hansel and Gretel is about, revenge murder, and, the woodcutter cuts open the big bad wolf at the end to get everybody out of his stomach. Anyway, I think I heard my name falling into the mud here.
But we can't see anything through this caramel sauce. Do I just so happen to be carrying any convenient tools perfectly suited to this job? Nageki, I have a pond fishing set with me.
You keep one of those on your person?
Doesn't your tummy ever get the rumblies that only raw pond smelt can cure?
No.
No one ever understands me. What?
I don't actually have a tummy to rumble anymore. Did you keep forgetting?
Anyway, maybe we can catch Mr. Nemo's name with this.
Time passes.
I've got something.
That's impressive, Miss Dump Truck. Fishing in a giant pudding for a name with a fishing rod you just so happen to have on you.
Hang on, and I'll have it up in a second. Ha! Look, an early Alice.
A strawberry in the pudding?
Mr. Nemo, your name is Early Alice.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure that's not it. Oh well.
I guess there's nothing for it. Catch, release, and try again.
We wait.
A bite. This is a big one.
It's certainly pulling quite hard. Here, let me help you.
Please do. Grrrah. We got it. Over Everbearing Alexandria. Mr. Nemo, your name is Everbearing Alexandria.
No. I'm not a strawberry.
Beggars can't be choosers, Mr. Nemo. Geez, how stubborn can you get?
Third time's a charm.
Nageki and I continue fishing for a while, but we only ever catch strawberries. Just what is Mr. Nemo's name?
I guess we're not finding it.
Oh, I guess, are those varieties of strawberry?
I guess so. I had no idea.
Oh, that's
We'll have
cool.
to Google this.
Don't start feeling down, Mr. Nemo. You'll make the rain worse.
We might not find it at this rate. Maybe we should just give you a new one.
A new name for Mr. Nemo? Would that solve the problem?
I hadn't thought of that. I guess I'm empty from the eyelids back.
What? That's all we needed to do? A new name.
I mean, it's just a dream after all.
How about Late Lucy, Early Rosie?
I told you, I'm not a strawberry.
Oh no, I got stuck in strawberry mode by accident. Can't think of anything. What about you, Nageki?
You're leaving something important to me?
It was your idea, right? You could probably come up with a better one than I could anyway.
What about Hitori?
Hitori? That's an odd name.
I can't remember well, but I think a long time ago when I was alive, something very important to me was named Hitori. Are you sure you want to give me a name that precious to you?
Oh.
I don't mind. I can't remember anyway. You might as well have it. Hitori.
Oh my goodness.
I am Hitori. Yes, that's right. Thank you. I can't see you, but I can tell that you two are the most wonderful birds I've ever met. I won't forget this. If only I get all the caramel off my beak so I can speak properly.
Do you remember he is Hitori?
Yeah. I'm not a bird, says Jelly Butts.
I'm not a bird.
I know, my heart is warming up.
I wonder how I can thank you. I mean, I don't know. I just decided to do it. Do I have anything? Oh, here, let me give you this. Please take it.
Ooh.
Ah, another pretty stone.
It's a topaz.
I feel very sunny and warm now. I probably should have just gone with this voice anyway. I always have to take a nap in the forest when I feel like this.
The thoroughly carameled Hitori Nemo happily leaves the mountain.
The rain has stopped. The king and the guardian deity won't have to worry about it now.
The king is probably shaking and crying in his castle right about now. Let's go give him the good news.
King is...
Your Highness, we're back.
Not exactly going into a friend's house, Miss Dump Truck. Shouldn't we be a little bit more decorous?
Should I? I'm already thinking of the king as a friend, though.
You must have an awful lot of friends.
His Royal Highness, the king! The king was very scared of the rain. The king cried. I knew it. Don't worry, Your Majesty. The rain's all gone now, so it's okay. Is it truly so?
Take a look outside, sir.
The king is relieved. The king was afraid the fire would go out. The fire? That must be the light we saw earlier. Thanks to you two, the king's land is now peaceful once more. The king has no more troubles.
No, damn it.
Oh, Chris's alarm is going off.
Where's my phone? No. Oh, it's right in front of me. Shut up, phone. Okay.
The king said, will you hear the king's final request? Even though you're out of troubles? The king really wants that planisphere.
Mine? No, I was told not to give it away no matter what.
Oh,
Put
sorry.
it down.
I was just making sure it doesn't go off again in 5 minutes.
Okay, well, thank you for doing that. Puppy eyes won't help, Your Majesty. No means no. The king was very sad. Could you give the king just one star from the planisphere's face?
One of the stars?
The stars are represented by gemstone shards. We could probably pull one out. What do you want to do, Degeki?
You and a single star is still part of the planisphere. What do you think, Miss Dump Truck?
I suppose that's true. But the king has been giving us gems this entire time, so just one would be fine, right?
That's reasonable enough.
The king asked, will you give the king a star from the planisphere?
Alright, I will. Pick one.
The king said the king would like this one here. The king was very grateful. Thank you, guest from away.
You're welcome.
I guess we're really done with the king's request now, Nageki.
Yes. The night is almost over, Miss Dump Truck. Let's go outside.
I really thought,
Something bad was gonna happen?
yeah, he grew a second head constantly. It's like, anyway.
The abyss of the night sky is a little brighter when we get outside. The sky is so beautiful just before dawn, and I love the air at this time of day.
Do you always get up before dawn, Miss Dump Truck?
A hunter has to be awake and ready before the first light touches the ground.
I see. That must be tiring. Dawn. When morning comes, this dream too shall pass.
Nageki. I'm really happy we got to have this adventure together, even if it was just for one night. I'll always remember this dream.
Really?
Cross my heart and dare to die.
I'm glad I got to walk with you too. Thank you.
In the real world, Nageki can never leave the school. But one day I want to take him out like this again. There's so much of the earth that I wish he could see. It's the start of a new day, Nageki. And I'll see you in the library soon.
Yes. It's dawn. Goodbye, Dump Truck. Miss Dump Truck.
Huh? Wait a minute. Where's the sun? What about a dramatic build-up?
Uh-oh.
That's odd. Dawn is supposed to come after pre-dawn, isn't it?
Whatever are you travelers talking about?
Everyone knows the midnight comes after pre-dawn. And after that, dusk, then midnight again, then pre-dawn, then midnight. Time swings back and forth like a pendulum after all.
You do need the other half of time! What did I tell you?
The sun will not rise. This dream will never end. The day the night slept, Finn.
Wait, what?
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 No!
What?
No! What is this bullshit?
How does the other one start then?
What the fuck? Wait, they added an icon!
Oh, the cross at the bottom?
Oh crap, hold on. Title. Yeah, because it was just the heart, the maybe a
Gate
Shinto
type
gate,
thing?
and then the cross.
Does it do anything when you select one of the icons?
Oh, it does all kinds of things. There's a short episode, then remember it has these different routes for every bird.
Yeah, I was curious about that. Like, maybe once we could experiment with this after the holidays.
Oh, absolutely. We don't have to just... I just thought it would be cool to play it, and especially since, well, I would like to say, if you've caught the replay on YouTube, thanks for joining us on this really bizarre episode of Hatoful Boyfriend Holiday Star, which is saying something, I guess.
Yeah.
Good gravy. You know, like if you liked. It really helps out the channel, helps us grow, helps more people find, you know, a YouTube channel where people are posting streams of a game that's like 7+ years old. And
Hush you.
no, it's still good. It's still good.
It's a good game.
You know, comment if you want to see more, tell us off, do whatever. I don't care. I'd love the engagement. We love you. Don't forget to tickle that bell icon if you are subscribed to get as many or as few notifications as you want. And subscribing also helps if you found us. And I just want to say I'm really stoked because, like, the last episode of the main story, we will be streaming on Christmas Day, because Christmas is a week from now, and that falls on our streaming schedule.
And we're not doing a lot with family this year. And
I
we'll
know!
be asleep anyway,
What
so...
with all the events that went on during the year,
Yeah.
where Christmas was on a Friday, which would have been perfect if not for everything else. But, you know, I hope you're all well. We love you. Have a good night.
Good night.